All right, hope everybody's been doing well. Happy belated New Year, and sorry it's been a while since I did a video, but I'll try to make it up for it with this one. I think it'll be good. So I thought I'd go over the two ways of crossing I did with Snow White Albinos and my Yellow Deltas. Now, one way I did the cross, I got German half-black yellows, and if this guy turns to the side more, you'll be able to see there's a yellow coloration over the black of the body color. So these are young ones. The females are older because I picked these females because I like them. They're very yellow with a hint of half black. So I want to get the half black more pronounced. The one that just ran away, swam away, had some real nice black shading on the fin, dorsal fin, which is kind of weird. And that one has a little bit more black body color. So they're all in there for a reason. It's a colony breeding situation until I get exactly what I want, which is more color on the females, more black color, and bigger tails on the males. And males are all hiding up top. But like I said, these are all young males. I liked the promise of these. A decent amount of yellow in the tail and the dorsal, and not a bad amount of half black. That one I think is a little bit older, and he just hid in the plants. So there we go. Alright, so I'll show the cross I did the other way, and you'll be able to see a totally different result. So once again, there are a bunch of the females. They're at the bottom looking for food, while the males are at the top looking for food. So I actually fed them my high protein crumble type food, which is kind of designed with a bunch of different foods in it. Some of it will float to attract fish at the top. Some of it will sink at various times so that basically all the fish can kind of get it. So it's 54.5% protein and 15% fat. So it's actually good stuff for raising guppies anyway. Alright, I'll be back with the other stuff in the video. Alright, I'll probably just go back and start at the beginning, even after I showed one result of the cross. This is what I started with, not these exact fish, their parents. These are what I call Snow White Albinos. They're actually probably half-black yellows with a double dose of platinum. And obviously, if you can see their eyeballs, they're definitely albinos. You can see some yellow on the body, which I believe transferred to the males that were black-eyed. So that was interesting. And anyway, so that's what I started with. These are, I think it's 2 pair of breeders. Might be an extra female in there. I forget. So I normally would keep this in a 5-gallon tank. For right now, they're in a just a photo tank. So now I'll move on to the next thing. What do you call a home for insane horses? And unstable. And unstable. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Yeah, but not too bad. Alright, so that was one half of the cross. Now I did it albino male to yellow delta female, and yellow delta male to albino female. I think I got that right. Now, these are the yellow deltas, obviously not the ones I used. I have tail issues with the males. Tail's like a little thin. This is one of the better ones, probably one of the best ones. There's a little bit of gray in the back of the caudal peduncle and the back of the body, or it's no color. But females are nice. I actually get 2 kinds of females. One that's a lighter shade of yellow, and one that's a darker shade of yellow, which is that one right there. But who knows if that'll show up on camera. So anyway, so that's what happened with the cross. And I finally got, I think after 2 years of doing this cross, I finally got a result I was after. So a black-eyed male or it could be a Lutino-eyed male, which is like a grape-colored eye, and white dorsal, white or pastel tail. He's a little bit older now, so he's swimming funkily. And the females, you can see, I selected from the same batch, the ones that are just like whiter than these females. So that's pretty much yellow. That's more or less white. So as I say, he's black-eyed. He may actually, yeah, it looks like it's probably more of a Lutino-eyed, meaning a grape color. It's a different type of albino. So I won't say he's a black-eyed. I'll keep working on that part. Definitely something going on there with the eyeball. But he came out of the cross of Snow White Albino to Yellow Delta. And this was their first batch of fry. Just 3 of them. You can see they're very white. No real yellow at all. I'll have to see what I end up getting as far as males and females. So it's, if I get lucky, I'll get at least 1 male and 2 females out of this group. If I don't get lucky, it'll just be 3 females. But either way, I will go back to the father if it's females, or back to the mother if it's a male. But these are about 6 weeks old. And like I said, I only had 3. I don't know if they ate some of the fry, or if yeah, the female only had 3. Both females in here have had fry. This one just had a bunch of fry today, and you'll see what I mean about why it's kind of tough to see them and catch them and know if they ate them. So see if I can get over here. These were born about 2 hours ago. There's a lot in there. Like a real lot in there. That's a very, very nice drop of fry for probably the second batch of fry from a cross. Hopefully I can zoom in on this. I have a gray background behind them because they are white fish at this point. They're all black-eyed, and so we'll see. They're all over the place. A little bit of a hard water stain on the front of the glass. So they'll probably stay in here for about a week. I'll have to do water changes probably every 2 days, just a small water change to keep all the dirt from piling up. But I didn't try counting them because they're super tiny and there's a lot of them. So anyhow, so that's, I wanted to show that because I thought it would be interesting that you can get 2 completely separate results from doing the same cross but different way. You know, one male and female to the other. And a long story short, Snow White Albino male to a Yellow Delta female for one, and the other way for the other. So that's what's going on. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments or send me an email. If you want to buy the food, just send me an email. And I put my email address in the item description. So anyhow, hope everybody is doing well. And I'll have another video up in a couple days, not in a couple weeks.